Howdy, howdy. I decided to make some chicken tortilla soup today. So I thought I would bring you along for that. I'm going to turn my stove up to about um, maybe 3/4 of the way. Medium high. That's what we're going to call it. So let's see what I have here. What I have. So I'm cooking mostly pantry items because I'm still not settled. Chris is picking up groceries today. I've got them ordered. So uh yeah, we're going with just some pantry freezer stuff. And you don't have to have all of this stuff. There are ways to modify that and ask me questions if you want to know. Um Forget how to chat. Here we go. There we go. All right. So what have we got here? I've got some homemade enchilada sauce. Now you can use canned if you want, or not at all. You just have to add a little extra. Some tomato and chilies, green chilies, can of corn, black beans that I've drained. And in the can there, so I didn't have to dirty a glass, I have chicken broth that I mixed. It's better than bullion chicken broth, and it's hot water. So I've already mixed that. I have this, I took the tomatoes out of this canned tomato. For some reason, I ended up with whole tomatoes. But anyway, how big is this? 28 ounces. I'm just kind of throwing this together. You know, my measurements. We'll see how it comes out. I've got half an onion here. I've got a lot of garlic. So I feel like I'm kind of getting sick, maybe from the trip. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, it could be seasonal. I used to get sick all the time if I go up north and then come back south. Just that little bit of change in environment it set me off, whether it was going north or going south. So very strange. So I'm just adding some avocado. You can put whatever oil in here you like. I could have used olive oil. I don't really know on that. And I already have some chicken cut up here. So this is diced chicken, and I just added a bunch of smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, a little fajita seasoning, and black pepper. So just kind of waiting for our oil to heat up, but should be good enough. There we go. So we're just going to cook that a little bit. And I hope y'all are having a good day. That sun kind of came out here, surprisingly, but there are a bunch of big clouds. Thought it was supposed to rain on it. But, oh, my silicone spoon so we're not clanging around. Hey, Angela, how's it going? How you doing? I'm back. I still have a lot of vacation videos to put out. Quite a few. Yeah, I like that turkey roll idea you did. I was thinking if you knew a lot of seniors that needed meals, those would be perfect. Perfect. Oh, it is. I love it. I love it. If I'm ready for soup, I'm always ready for soup. I don't discriminate in seasons when it comes to soups. Soups and salad. So did you finally recover from your vacation too, Angela? I love that. The peat house, that's really cool. I like that they didn't have it stuffed with antique furniture. It's kind of more true to the period. Was it 1921, the peat house? People didn't have a lot of stuff back then, like they do now. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my onions in. You always want to keep your garlic separate from your onion. Otherwise, you're likely to burn your garlic. It doesn't take long to cook. Yeah, aren't we? I try to not be. I try to not be. Actually, I was kind of brought up on thrift stores. So I always still like for clothing, a lot of stuff, unless it's a special occasion or I just like can't find anything at the thrift store and need to add to my wardrobe. I still shop at thrift stores, except for shoes, underwear, bras, socks. But yeah, clothing, I don't mind. Especially around here, there's so much stuff with new tags on it. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I thought I had some blue tortilla chips, but I don't. But I always have these tostados in my pantry. In fact, I have a totally full unopened one. So I'll probably just be putting those in to thicken it a little bit. Smells so good already because of that smoked paprika and that fajita seasoning. I don't have avocado or cilantro, but Chris is picking that up on his way home with our order. It's time to restock. My fridge is totally bare. I took out some. I had some of that Egyptian moussaka, so I just made spaghetti last night. I found two burger patties I'd cooked, so I chopped those up and put it in, and just made spaghetti. But yeah, I took some collard greens out and another thing of moussaka that I'll probably cook later this week. I got to wipe that down too before Chris gets home. So once I get the soup going, I'll definitely be working on the fridge. Adding my garlic now. Oh, now it's super good. Angela, I think you could make this with your Beyond Meat or something too, or any ground beef that you like, or chicken. I think Evolve does the chicken. I am going to make a vegetarian meatloaf later this week, I think. I know for sure because I met someone, one of the people at one of the hotels we stayed at. She said she was vegetarian. So I told her I do make vegetarian dishes on my channel because I was once a vegetarian and I like vegetable centric meals anyway. So, yeah, I'm going to make this vegetarian meatloaf. I made it a few years back. Everybody liked it. I was going to a party uh, and I was bringing all the food to the party. So I did a vegetarian meatloaf because the hostess was vegetarian. All right, so here's my still frozen enchilada sauce. It was homemade. So again, use anything you want. And that was so easy because I froze it in a quart bag, freezer bag, and I kind of just knocked it on the counter, and I was able to get half a quart. So that should be 20. I don't know if it was half of a quart. But, now this stuff really smells good. Oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to add my tomato, the sauce left over from a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. I'm going to put the chopped whole tomatoes in. And to give it extra kick, I have a can of Rotel here. I use the no salt added. So this is also low sodium. There's no salt. Well, there's probably some in the tomatoes. 170 milligrams in a half cup. So there's a bit. Sodium 320 in the corn. I usually get no salt corn, but I'm telling you, it's hard to find no salt items these days. I wish they'd go back to doing more no salt items, or at least just make them available. We can always add salt when we want it. So, but I was real disappointed. Better Than Bullion didn't. I can't find their low sodium, reduced sodium product more, and a lot of the canned goods the same thing. So I'm beside myself on that one. All right, so I just dumped everything in there basically. And then when Chris gets home, I'll wash and cut up some cilantro and put it in here. So I have this on medium now. I'm just going to bring it up to a simmer. The color looks fabulous because of that enchilada sauce. Look how dark the enchilada sauce is. It's really, really good. See if I got it in there in the camera well. Yeah, this looks super rich. I think I'm going to have to add some more liquid to it. Now, I like cabbage in my Mexican flavored soups too. Like to finish it off, you put radish, avocado, cilantro, fresh tomatoes, sour cream. I have a lot of options with this. So that was quick and easy. Now for the chips. Sorry for the rattling. There's always broken ones on the bottom. So I'll just break up some of these. It wasn't intended to be an ASMR video. Now we'll probably just have these, I don't know, on the side or something. I probably won't put any. I just like to put some in to thicken the soup a little bit. It's another reason I added extra water. Now I've used straight masa before as well as a thickener. What's your favorite winter soup, Angela? Oh, I certainly do. Mm. Mhm. Hello, y'all. Hope you're doing well. Doing well. Just putting some tortillas in the tortilla soup to thicken it up. It's really simple. So for those who came late, I just diced like, I don't know, it's a breast and a half of chicken. And then I seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, a little bit of fajita seasoning. Now I let that sit a bit. And then I had a 28-ounce can of whole tomatoes. I kind of cut up the tomatoes and drained some black beans, one small can of corn, diced a half an onion. I like a lot of garlic, so I put about 2.5 cloves of garlic in. Big cloves too, 2 big cloves. And then let's see. Oh, I had some homemade enchilada sauce. You can use canned. But I had some homemade enchilada sauce that I put in here. But to put it all together, I just sauteed the chicken in a little bit of oil. Use the oil of your choice. Then I added some onion to that and let that cook until it was translucent. And then I added the garlic, sauteed that a little bit. I added my enchilada. It was still a little frozen. I added the enchilada sauce. Then the tomatoes and the corn and the black beans. And yeah, my husband's bringing some cilantro, so I'll put some fresh cilantro in it later, along with some diced avocado. And that will be dinner for us. This was quick, easy. Most of the stuff was in the pantry. The chicken had been in the freezer, so it was perfect for coming back from a vacation. There's what it looks like right now. Let's see the diced chicken in there. So I'm going to and I put some chicken broth in there. and some extra water. And yeah, that's pretty much dinner. So, Angela, wait till you see the next place I went in Fort Lauderdale. You're going to love it. The house, art museum. It was one of the first houses in Fort Lauderdale, actually, called the Bonnet House. It was built by the people that owned True Value. I forget the original name, but Bennett was in the name. And he later married, oh, what you call it? Eli? You know, the pharmaceutical family. He married a Eli girl. Forget her name now. That's going to be an amazing video. I love that place. Even after the tour, we kind of just sat there inside the little corridor of the house. This looks amazing. I can't wait to eat. I was really craving a soup. So I have to work off all that vacation weight. I have to pay penance. So I was already down a pound today, so a little more than that. So I'm well on my way. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. I've got a French restaurant coming up too. I think it's a chain. I'd never heard of it. I'd been to there's one in North Raleigh area that I think is a chain that I've eaten at before. But I don't know. I have a lot of videos coming up still. So I wasn't gonna make this a long video because this is such a short recipe. So I'm going to thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me as I cook this. I'm going to clean my refrigerator out before tonight's groceries come in. So, Angela, you take care. Hey, Penny, how's it going? Hey, Hefe. Hey, Virginia Wolf, how's it going? Hey, I just finished. I was just finishing up. How's it going, Jeff? How are those baby kittens doing? They're so cute. They're so cute. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing I'm doing fine. I'm just yesterday was my first full day back from vacation. We were gone like 9 days, so I'm also I think I have a little bit of a cold or something. Probably the change in weather. I'm sensitive to that. I would go up north in the summer. I would get sick going north, and then I would get sick coming back down south for the after summer vacation. Crazy, but true. Anyway, so I'm kind of done here. But yeah, I'm recuperating. So it was nice having some stuff in the freezer and pantry that I could mix together until groceries got in. So I figured tonight was a good night for soup. Oh, y'all are working. I'm working too. Trying to make these YouTube videos. I don't know why, but I tell you what, my watch hours are just on the decline. Every day I wake up, and I know I'm getting views, and I know I should be adding hours. It's like every day there's a decline. It's crazy. I don't know what YouTube's doing to me. They're gonna drive me nuts. Is what's gonna happen. But anyway, so I'm gonna sign out. Y'all don't work too hard. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I really do. So, uh, I'll stay warm and cozy. And I do really very much appreciate y'all. It's good to be home. So, uh, I don't know. I don't know where what we'll be doing next, but we'll see. Y'all take care. You learned to cook soup in college. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. You can make this cheap though. I would say you could add ground turkey to it, ground beef. You don't have to have chicken. You can add nothing. You could just make it vegetarian, which I'd be happy with this vegetarian too. So, although add more veggies to it. I was thinking about adding a grated carrot in there later, just to get some more beta carotene in there. So, uh, we'll see. We'll see how hungry I am by the time it's time to eat. All right. Bye, y'all. Take care. Love ya. Bye.